everybody, it's Kelly, and I am back with another layout, if I could only speak. And this layout is photos of my grandchildren and my stepson planting a very special tree in their backyard. So their dog that my daughter-in-law had had for I think about 14 years, if I remember correctly. I don't remember his exact birthday, but I did a memorial layout that you have not seen, just of pictures of him, but for her, you know, just so that she would have them. But anyway, the kids all obviously knew him. My oldest grandson much more than the little ones, but they all knew him. So they went and they bought a tree, and I don't remember if it's apples or cherries, but I think it's cherries if I remember. And they bought a cherry tree so to remember him by, and so that when they get the fruit off the tree, it will remind them of him, which I thought was a really, really sweet thing and a really smart thing to do. And then in the page on the left there, you can see that piece of paper. My grandson actually wrote a little note to him, and they put it in the hole with the tree, which I just thought that was kind of a sweet thing. So back to the layout here, that I'm going to use just that green polka dotted cardstock. It's got an embossed polka dot on it, and that's from Basil. And then I found that tree paper, which is from Echo Park Summer Camp. It's the back of the journaling cards paper, and that paper's from the collection's from 2016. I haven't had it that long, but that's when the collection is from, so it would be hard to find. But I thought it was appropriate since this is a story about a tree. And I happened to, I was working on the layout that I did, I think that you will have seen last week with the story about them being on a hike. And I saw this tree paper and knew I had these tree pictures to scrapbook, so I grabbed that paper. And I'm sorry about my head there. So I video these pretty early from when you actually see them, especially since at this point I was not working due to the pandemic. So you were seeing my pandemic hair color there, or lack thereof at the top. All right. So now I'm just making sure. And I only had one page of this tree paper, so I just chopped it in half and then dropped it down just a little bit. And then I'm choosing some washi tape here, and that is from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby's brand. All right. And I just wanted something on top there to help with like a little transition between the two papers. Because the tree paper is white based, it just felt very abrupt without something in between there. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put all the photos down again. And so I have a line because most of these are vertical photos, so I just have a line going across. And then this one 4x6 horizontal photo. Well, it's not quite 4x6 because these are phone photos, but that photo is the only horizontal one I had. So I put it to the left because my stepson and my second oldest grandson are both looking towards the right. I know my granddaughter is looking left, but the majority of the action in that photo is going to the right, so I wanted it on the left page so that it would give you an idea of traveling across the page. Okay. Now, for some reason, these photos were wider than the paper is. So I don't think that paper is truly 12 by 12. Okay, there we go. Chopping off a little bit there. And I took a chunk out of that one photo, but you don't really notice it. All right, so now I'm kind of playing around with some journaling cards. This is a journaling card from Pebbles Lakeside. And then these journaling cards right here are from Ellie's Studio, a very old collection. So kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do here and thinking about using kind of a mix of them. I liked the kind of khaki color because it gives you a woody feel. And then I grabbed these three trees, which I really liked, and decided, oh, wait, maybe I could do the trees on this piece here. And I was trying to, there's flowers on that card, so I really didn't want the flowers showing, but I couldn't get it. It looked kind of funny if, because it looked like it was a postcard, so the postcard looked kind of wacky if you couldn't see those flowers. The proportion was off. So instead, I grabbed this very old card from Simple Stories from one of the Snap Studio lines, and I think that's from like 2013. I think I used an alphabet from about the same time that alphabet was 2013. So that card is old and needs to get used up. All right, so those stickers there are from the Echo Park Summer Camp sticker accents. And I'm just adding a little bit of foam tape behind the 2 trees there just to give them a little bit of movement. And I put those wood pieces down just to remind myself I might want to use it. That is the sticker sheet from the Echo Park Summer Adventures. Or Summer Camp, sorry. Nope, that is Summer Adventures, sorry. Anyway, I have a couple different sheets here. All right, so then I'm kind of playing around here again, kind of looking to see what I can use here. And I want to get my title on. I decided I should put my title on over here. So I have the American Crafts One Canoe 2 Willow alphabet, which is called Creek. And it's a great green color. Now I'm looking for something, their dog's name was Bailey, so I'm looking for something that I can spell out the word Bailey, which the word tree is pretty short. So I have enough stickers here that I can do that. The only thing I didn't have is I didn't have an E, so I'm going to use a C to make that E. And there's also not an apostrophe, so I'll just use a white gel pen. That's what I do with stickers like this because they're not coated. They're actually cardstock. So it's really nice that you can take your white pen and still write whatever you need to. All right, and I like how it brings in that little bit of orange from the tree paper. And there's an orange tree on the right side there. And there's my gel pen. All right, so now it reads Bailey's tree, not whatever weird thing it would have been. So I have my my Mind's Eye Necessities, the wood shapes there. So I'm adding in an arrow up at the top there. And again, that little bit of orange in that today as well. And then I have a chipboard owl here from the Summer Adventures chipboard accents. And that sticker there that says "A little dirt never hurt," that's from the Summer Camp sticker accents. All right, guys, there's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye.